Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins on the Marvel DC Multiverse. We are now at episode 365, and I'll be discussing one topic, which is Spider-Man Comics. Angry Girlfriend Damage made it a unique collectible. So, just because an extremely valuable Spider-Man comic has been vandalized doesn't mean it becomes worthless. Images of a rare copy of the Wall Crawlers comic known as the Angry Girlfriend variant have been circulating online for years, bringing out the morbid curiosity of fans everywhere. So, the world of comic collecting is a serious venture for some of the most hardcore fans of comics. Rarities such as first issues, first appearance of beloved characters, and notable storylines are converted, especially for those graded as particularly high quality. While some may look at these comics as serious moneymakers, other fans treat their books as the crown jewels of their collection, hoping to keep them as pristine as possible. Seeing a notable or desired comic torn, burned, um, water damage, or just plain destroyed is a hard sight for any comic book aficionados to look at without cringing. So this makes the Angry Girlfriend variant that much harder to look at. So the comic in question is heavily a defaced copy of the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14, which fans may recognize as the first appearance of Peter Parker's nemesis, the Green Goblin. Graded at an abysmal 1.8 by Comic Certification Services, the book is scribbled all over in Sharpie by an anonymous person. The book is adorned with curses and an angry message addressed to a chance, of course. Despite the awful condition it's in, the copy keeps reappearing on social media. Comic artist and agent Sal Abenanti recently posted a picture of the book on Twitter, receiving over 1,000 likes and a number of bewildered responses at what should be a worthless book. So the story behind the Angry Girlfriend variant has been discussed on the Comic Certification Services forums in a now locked thread that looked into both the original owner and the person who defaced the copy. Despite the history of the comic beforehand, the issue has been circulating at conventions ever since it sold off years ago. A 1.8 grade isn't going to fetch much money for most comics, even one containing the first appearance of a notable villain. But the infamy attached to something like this, particularly, something like this particular copy of Amazing Spider-Man, gives it a catch that ironically does make it at least a little more valuable. So while it certainly wouldn't be the star of a collection, it would still be an interesting addition to any fan's display. So considering the backstory and the many hands it passed through, few copies have a notoriety that this book does. Even comics in the far superior 8 and 9 ratings range, of course, it isn't pretty, but the Mark copy of the Amazing Spider-Man has found a new life on the collector's circuit as a truly bizarre and unique collectible. So that concludes this topic. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.